Hi everybody, I'm Tom, and welcome to a Newb Improves, quite possibly the most optimistic... Let's try that again. Welcome to a Newb Improves, quite possibly the most optimistically named series on YouTube. Today we're back with our Dota 2 A to Z challenge, and we are playing Chaos Knight. I've played a lot of games with Chaos Knight. Some of them had early abandons, and so the win didn't count, and I couldn't get to the replay. And some of them were losses. This was a kind of an interesting game. Quite a short game, but kind of interesting. I've had Talvin, my friend Talvin, coached me on a game. That one was a win, but it didn't get recorded for whatever reason. I've also had Aquis from the YouTube comments. He was kind enough to coach a game, or a couple of games really, and unfortunately neither of those were wins, but they were pretty good games. And then I played this one tonight, and yeah, I got the win here, or I should say we got the win, because I don't think there was any inherently really bad players. The Witch Doctor is kind of interesting. He seems to just follow me around a lot, and he does get kills, but he doesn't seem to have a very in-depth knowledge of the more detailed parts of the game, shall we say. As you can tell from the fact that he starts off by auto-attacking. Oh, glorious. I do ask him to stop auto-attacking a bit later, but at the moment I'm kind of trying not to get killed too much, or get hit too much, so I don't want to take the time to chat and lose the few last hits I'm able to get at the moment. So yes, this is Chaos Knight. As the name implies, his skills are based around chaos, or more precisely randomness. So each one of his skills does something random. So this is Chaos Bolt. It does a stun for between 2 and 4 seconds at the highest level, and it does damage between 100 and 275 at the highest level, picked randomly or pseudo-randomly. This is Reality Rift. It will basically draw a line between you and the enemy unit you target, and put you somewhere in the middle. It's somewhere in between 30% and 70%. So there's a 40% range where you could end up, and both of you end up right next to each other. And I think you get put facing the opposite direction, or you're put in a direction where you can always attack them, or something like that. But anyway, that's very good. What I tend to do is I either use Chaos Bolt to stun and then do some damage with right clicks, and then I use Reality Rift to pull them back towards me if they start running away, or I will use Reality Rift to initiate and I'll use the stun when they start running away. Either tends to work fairly well. This is maximum 700 range. The Chaos Bolt is I'm not sure what the range is, but I believe that it's probably there and I'm completely missing it, but I believe that the Reality Rift is a higher range. There's Chaos Strike. There's a 10% chance to deal critical damage between 150 and 300%. So there's the band thing. Oh yeah, there's fights going on. The Witch Doctor is doing such a good job at keeping me alive here with his AoE heal, and it's basically meant that I haven't had to go back to the fountain yet. there's a couple of heroes here on low life. Chaos Knight does have some mana problems. It's slightly alleviated by the patch, but especially in the early games, I'm kind of hurting for mana at the moment. And now his ultimate basically summons between, depending on its level, it'll summon 1, 2 or 3 phantasms, and there's a 50% chance of summoning an extra one. And they last for 42 seconds, and they deal 100% of your damage, and also take 200% damage, so they're actually really powerful for fights. And yeah, now I'm going up to the fountain again to heal. That last fight was a bit too much for me. And I've burnt through most of my healing anyway. Okay, so that's all of his skills. Just teleporting back into lane. Let's just quickly see what everyone else is doing. There's the Witch Doctor, he has brown boots and that's it. Yeah, I don't know what on earth he's doing. There's me saying that, asking the Witch Doctor to just leave off auto-attacking because he's pushing the lane too far and I can't get any farm from it. Tiny, pretty sure that Tiny's a Smurf player. Not certain, but I think so. Let's see, anything interesting happening here? No, just more of the same, I think. Yeah, got to go away. Luckily, Witch Doctor already had his aura up, and I'm just healing spectacularly fast from that. I'm always looking for chances to go in and make a move. I want to be careful because there is 2 of them there, and like I said, I'm not too certain about the Witch Doctor at this moment, so yeah, I am being a bit careful, but if I can get one of them on their own, I will certainly try. The Reality Rift is great for that, because if I stand far enough back, then I can ensure that I separate one from the other. And here looks like Razor. Razor occasionally comes to gank. And Witch Doctor keeping me alive again. Very much alive. Okay. Now I know that there's 3 people here, so I'm being even more careful, but yeah, I'm kind of just harassing them. There's the Reality Rift. I wasn't quite quick enough. But yeah, that's kind of how I've been doing it. Again, short on mana, so I can't quite do everything I wanted to. I mean, that Razor, if I wasn't low on mana, I would just go on him, because it's within my ability to take him out, I think. And if I don't know what happened there. Several times this game, I've either tried to do something and I've tried to right click and it hasn't right clicked, or I've tried to call my ult in and nothing happens. I've got no idea. Perhaps I was stunned, or perhaps something's buggy in the game, maybe. They did just do a patch. But yeah, I lost a few kills because it just wasn't doing what I expected it to. And now Tiny's here, pushing out the lanes. Now, Tiny... I'm pretty sure Tiny was trolling me, because several times, you'll probably see it in a minute, several times the I'm getting low on life. I try and walk away from the fight, and the tiny will just throw me into the middle of the enemy again and watch me die. So I was annoyed about that. I'm not sure entirely why I teleported back to base at this point. Mainly I think I was a bit low life. I could have healed up from the Witch Doctor, but I didn't notice he had that on, and I wanted to get my items quickly anyway. Looks like my next item will be an armband. Armlet, sorry. Which I don't use the armlet as effectively as I could be, but I am learning and I'm better than I would have been a few weeks ago, that's for sure. I kind of wasted my skills there. I used the stun and the reality rift both at once, which meant they was both on cooldown at the same time. And I didn't necessarily need to do that. Hopefully I can... No. Oh, out of mana again. Yeah, and... there we go. Like that. There's no need for Tiny to do that. Like, seriously. It's just crazy. Like, that was my fast death of the game, and it was down to the Tiny. And the Tiny got the Witch Doctor killed as well by blocking him in. So that's essentially 2 deaths on our team that could have been avoided. And of course the Tiny walks away scot-free. I saw someone briefly show up on the map here, so I scout out for them a bit. Can't find them anyway, and the Witch Doctor's coming back to lane, so we may as well just push again.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh yeah, let's check some items. Okay, that's pretty good.
No.
Yeah, oops, I missed that. I'm guessing the fight did not go well at all. Again, Witch Doctor here, and because he's got arcanes, that'll help my mana as long as he keeps remembering to use them at the right time. This is actually a quite good lane matchup. Razor is a bit tanky and fairly fast, and so I didn't get as many kills on him as I perhaps could have done. And at the moment I'm just trying not to get hit. I'm so glad that neither of them went on that. And yeah, I got greedy. I shouldn't have gone in there. I should have just hung back a bit and waited to heal up. I may as well talk about the armlet. Basically, it gives you damage, attack speed, armor, and HP regeneration, which is all very useful to me. If I toggle it, it will drain 40 health per second, but also give me 31 damage, 10 attack speed, and 25 strength while it's active. So it's something which is very good. Yeah, I saw him harassing the Witch Doctor, so I decided to wreck his day. I teleported just in time. I kind of teleported into slightly the wrong place, but I still managed to get the kill from it. Yeah, the armband is really good, especially because the moment you activate it, your health pool jumps up. So what you can do is activate it to get a big burst of health, and then toggle it off straight away. So it can kind of help you juke a bit and stop kills from, like, just save you a couple of times. Yeah, it faced me in the opposite direction. I wasn't expecting it to face me in the opposite direction. I think if I play Chaos Knight again, I'm going to have to really focus on that. but I didn't right click quickly enough, and the razor got away. But looks like he came back, and there we go. I got the razor kill. Yeah, it looks like is that the Invoker? Yeah, Invoker got away. But yes, more parts to my armlet. Yeah, I've got 4 kills to only 2 deaths, so my my gold is a bit better this game than it is in some other games. It's also very handy having the Witch Doctor in lane, because if he's got his healing on, it greatly helps us tank the tower. We just have to be careful of people
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
People coming up and attacking us, and now the tower is lower enough anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm kind of being a bit cautious here. I don't particularly want to push the tier 2 tower, and I see a fight going on in top, so I decide to get out anyway. Yeah, well, it is good to take as many towers as possible. I don't particularly want to I don't want to push the advantage too quickly and just come into a fight I can't handle. I don't think I got any of those kills, but I did get the assists, I think, so I like to think I helped. I'm not sure if I did help all that much, but it certainly guaranteed the kills rather than simply having them as possible kills. And it helped to defend the tower and perhaps scare them away from the tower, so probably worth the TP. And I got my armlet finished off as well. I'm putting that into my save me slot because, as I said, it can help if you're duking and jiving. And I don't think I can get this kill. I just don't have the damage. But Witch Doctor's ult does. And that's the other thing. I keep forgetting I can use my ult to deal with things like that. The way to use his ult is basically to toggle armband on, and oh yeah, I could have also used my armband in that fight, but basically you toggle the armband on to give you a higher HP pool, then you summon the the phantasms from the ult, and they spawn with the higher HP pool, and at that point you can turn the armband off if you want to, or you can leave it on for the extra bonus that it does when you are when you're fighting, of course. Of course, I don't exactly do that perfectly very often, but it's something which I do think about. And I'm going for Helm of the Dominator, which will give me lifesteal and the ability to take control of a creep, any creep on the battlefield. I don't think it works on Ancients, but it does work on jungle creeps. Looks like we're going to force the tower anyway. I'm being a bit cautious about the Razor, and I'm also being cautious because we don't have the creep wave with us. So perhaps now is the wrong time to push the tower. I used Reality Rift there because I wanted to pull him away from the tower so I wasn't taking so much tower damage. I still started taking tower damage, but the idea was that I would be able to pull him away from the tower range and kill him without putting my life in danger. And there's Tiny again, pushes me into 3 enemies. Like, seriously.
I die on the field of
I mean, come on, dude. That just annoyed me. I mean, I've got 3 deaths at the moment and 2 of them were Tiny. And he meant that we didn't secure the tower. I mean, if I was standing back a bit, we could have possibly taken a couple of them on, at least. But now that they're all grouped at bottom and pushing the wave. And of course I lost gold that I could have been using to get my Helm of the Dominator. I'm not sure if I had enough at that point, but I certainly had more than before I died. More than after I died. Yeah, one of them was annoying me on voice chat, so I decided to just mute him. It's not worth the hassle listening to people who think they know it all. I'm not sure why I'm walking down into lane. I could have used the TP. There wasn't anything particularly important going on there, but it would have saved time and had me farming quicker. It's interesting. Pretty much as soon as I asked Witch Doctor not to auto-attack the creeps, we started pushing anyway. Because the lane was a bit more empty. So we could push safely, and taking towers gets us gold just like farming the lane does. So yeah, I kind of asked him to stop auto-attacking and then I go ahead and do it myself, but it's important to know when auto-attacking is a good thing. I see a fight going on mid, so I'm kind of slow. I really should have teleported to mid tower and walked up from there, but yeah, I see a fight going on. Try and scout it out a bit, see where they're going, but can't find them, so I just decided that I may as well push mid, since there's the 3 of us here. Yeah, that was just a good kill. Again, I pulled him away from the tower range so that we could take the kill a bit easier, and of course it pulled him right into us. And here you see the tower is attacking me, but the Witch Doctor AoE heal is just, it's essentially making sure that I'm not losing any health because of it. No, Tiny got that kill. I would have liked that kill because I did a fair bit of the damage to it, but ah well. Now I'm heading to top because both of the other lanes have been pushed. I'm kind of heading to it the wrong way. There we go, that's the right way to head to it. And there's someone there that I can sneak up behind and get a kill on. Who's it there? It's the Phantom Assassin. I should be using Armlet here. There we go. I'm using Armlet and using my ult. That's what I should have been doing from the start. And you can see the difference immediately. I should probably turn my Armlet off. Ah well, we're at the tower so we can hit the tower. But now would be a good time to turn my Armlet off. Yes, I didn't. This is just draining so much life from me that it shouldn't be. One of the most important things about Armlet is that you turn it off when you're not using it. This is probably my most idiotic kill of all. Ah well. Crystal Maiden just cleared up the kill after I died though, so that's okay. And there's 3 of them there, so yeah, there we go.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, really should have turned my armlet off. Cold Warlord thinks he's being funny there. 14 seconds, let's see what people have. Looks like he rushed Axe, not so sure about that. Yeah, going for strength. Rod of Atos. I don't think I've ever seen that in a build before, because I guess none of the heroes I've played have called for it. Oh, that was Skyward Mage, and I'm back up. Okay, so yeah, we're really pushing the advantage now. We have a huge number of kills. Very few of them due to me, but I've been doing the best I can at my level, I guess. Can I get that kill? I decide not to. Where is everyone else going? They're kind of backing right off. Tiny came up behind Razor and finished off the kill.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. I wanted to wait for the creep wave, or at least get behind the creep wave. And now we're just taking the tower. With all of us here, it just goes down so quickly.
Top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under
Going
attack.
for Manta Style. Yes, I remember that. I don't think I used Manta Style once the whole game, but I finished it off fairly near the end, so that's not really surprising. I teleported to that tower really late. I should have teleported as soon as we finished off the top tower and defended it. But I waited too long and we lost the tower to creeps. The thing is, I tend to have a really low priority for when it's just creeps attacking a tower, and I really don't need to. I'm stunned here. There we go. With all of my my phantasms there, the invoker died a lot quicker, and of course my lifesteal is essentially paying for itself now, because it means I don't have to go up and heal, and it means I'm very much more survivable in fights, and it just makes life so much easier. I know everyone's at mid here, and I should go there really, but I wanted to push this lane out a bit, so it has less of an effect later on, and it also means I get to farm a little bit, because I'm quite close to getting the ultimate orb. Well, sort of close. Helm of the Dominator. I don't think I've gotten any creeps for the Helm of the Dominator yet, so looks like I'm about to do that. There we go. I tried to select myself as well, and it didn't. I'm not sure why. Maybe I just misclicked slightly. But there we go. Now I have my own little minion. The mid-fight's finished with. And because the mid-fight's finished with, I'm just going to keep farming the jungle. Possibly should go up top. I think I decide to do that in a minute.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm pretty sure we lose that tower as well. I would have gone there a lot sooner if I'd had a TP. but because I didn't, I decided that someone who's closer could go.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And of course no one does because everyone's looking to push instead of defend.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Roshan
Yeah,
has
we
fallen
know
to
it's...
the Dire.
Yes, Tiny's busy farming.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, yeah, our top tower fell. That's 2 towers we've lost to creeps and we didn't need to. And yeah, I mean, I should have reacted better to the towers, and I don't know, I kind of wish that someone like Witch Doctor had been carrying TPs, and in fact, do any of our team actually have TPs on them? No, I don't, but I have been carrying TPs. I've just run out of them, and I'll probably pick up some more next time I go back to Fountain. There is a fight going on mid again, but again, no TPs, so I may as well continue on here. And they seem to be doing pretty well on their own. Just the X to worry about, I guess. And have I been saying Phantom Assassin? That is indeed a Bro Ranger, not a Phantom Assassin. Looks like the axe is done. Tiny's being... Tiny's not worrying too much about going into or near the fountain because he's got the Aegis. Okay. Yeah, I did finally come to join them, and I've got my orb. I think it's just 600 gold, 800 gold, so I've almost got my manta, and I can pick that up from the enemy fountain in a second. Just got to clear the way fast.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I think that's just about all I can do there, so might as well take this tower down.
Radiant's middle tower
I'm trying to get into fights. I keep getting blocked by creeps though.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I managed to get the grow. I don't have many kills because a lot of the time... yeah, that was just bad luck. I went to get my items from the fountain and I got jumped. Yeah, I haven't got many kills because quite a lot of the time I'm fighting someone and then someone else jumps in and gets the last hit. I know I've done the same in other games before, so I'm not too bothered about that. And it does show up in my assists, of course. Kind of annoyed that I'm dead during this part. It's kind of getting near the end of the game and I can't do anything for another 30 seconds. I've got the most deaths on my team. Again, kind of disappointed about that, but again, 2 of them were the Tiny, so that's really only 3 deaths. Almost up now. I will have to walk up the lane though, but at least I've got a couple of TP squirrels now.
The bones will
Who died there? The Witch Doctor died. That's a shame. I liked the Witch Doctor. He didn't perhaps play as efficiently as he could have done, but I liked him. He was always there with a heal when I needed it. We've got a lot more kills. I guess it's the Tiny. The Tiny was 17 and the Crystal Maiden with 14.
Radiant's middle barracks
Yeah.
has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
And Yeah, there we go. I did use my ult there. I didn't use my Manta because I kind of forgot I had it. I'm going for Heart as my next item,
Radiant's middle
and
barracks has
is that
fallen.
Reaver?
Radiant's
Yeah.
top tower is under attack.
I could get the Vitality booster, but
Radiant's middle tower is
I
under
wanted
attack.
to wait for the Reaver because it's the more expensive item. And yeah, they're just fighting
Radiant's
in the
top tower
fountain,
is under
really.
attack.
Hey, I got a kill. That's swell.
Radiant's top
Yeah,
tower
they're
is
kind
under
of hanging
attack.
around near the fountain, so I think what am I doing? I went far too far back there. Yeah, I want to take these towers down, but I don't particularly want to tank 2 towers at once, and they've got a lot of creeps spawning. And there's the Witch Doctor again. See what I mean? He's always there with a heal. And so we can just finish these off and go back for the towers.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, just kind of taking care of business. There's not a lot to talk about here. It's just mainly fairly standard fights, and I decided to use Reality Rift there because the Skywrath Mage, is it? Yeah, Skywrath Mage. They were getting fairly low on life, so I decided I was going to help out by pulling the axe farther away from them.
Radiant's middle tower has
I'm not
fallen.
sure if they would have died anyway, but you know, it's a small thing I could do to help, so I thought I may as well. I wanted to go for the top tower here and kind of get a clean sweep, but they was all
Radiant's Ancient is
attacking
under
the
attack.
Ancient, so it's like, well, no point in delaying it, I guess. I do have enough for my Reaver.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
In fact, I've got enough for Reaver and Vitality Booster, but there wasn't really time to send the courier to the secret shop, so I decided I wasn't even going to bother try. And here's a note. For some reason they decided to pause the game right here, so who knows. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the game. I hope you enjoyed watching, and thank you very much for watching if you've got this far through the video. If you want to see more Titanfall every Wednesday and Dota every Saturday, then hit subscribe. And if you have any suggestions, or even if you want me to break the A to Z routine and
Victory.
and do a different hero, just leave a comment below. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It helps so much every time you do. And until next time, don't feed the trolls.